Hey, what's up everybody? This is Dom, and today we're getting into my review of the Nexus 5. I realize this review came a little later than many others, but I wanted to take some time reviewing this device, and to be honest, this is my first experience with a stock Android smartphone, so I wanted to be 100% fair in the matter. First off, coming in at only $349, the Nexus 5 is obviously an excellent deal for a smartphone. What makes it even better is the stock Android experience. I'm not a fan of sluggish overlays like HTC's Sense or Samsung's TouchWiz, and thankfully, we have a very capable device here, which happened to be the first running Android 4.4 KitKat. Based on hardware alone, this device is very hard to pass up. The Nexus 5 is packing a 4.95-inch 1920 by 1080 IPS display with 445 pixels per inch, Qualcomm's Snapdragon 800 processor clocked at 2.26 GHz, paired with the Adreno 330, a 1.3 megapixel front-facing camera and an 8 megapixel rear-facing camera with optical image stabilization, and a 2300 mAh battery. This is pretty impressive considering the Nexus 5 is only $349 unlocked and off contract. When it comes to the camera, it's just okay. Nothing great when compared to other flagship devices that I've reviewed, but it can take acceptable pictures in good lighting. You'll pull some decent 8 megapixel pictures from this camera, but that's about it. Here's a quick sample of the 1080p video the Nexus 5 is capable of capturing. It's usable, but I've definitely seen better cameras on smartphones, so this isn't the Nexus 5's strong point. As I mentioned, the Nexus 5 is running stock Android 4.4 KitKat. It's fast, smooth, and an absolute joy to use. The design is another aspect of this phone. It may be made out of plastic, but it's rocking a large 4.95-inch display that's semi-one-handable, and it's nearly as thin as the iPhone 5S. It's also important to note that the only physical buttons found on the Nexus 5 are its volume rocker and lock button, but in my opinion, that's a good thing. The headphone jack and small mic for noise cancellation live on the top of the Nexus 5, while a microphone, micro USB charging port, and a subpar speaker reside on the bottom. Also built in is wireless charging. I've been using a RAV Power wireless charger and it's just great. I really love the fact that I can just place my phone on top of the charging pad and I'm done. It's a little slower than using a traditional charging cable, but nothing worth complaining about. Now, I'm not going to get really deep into battery life on the Nexus 5 because it will vary between users, but in my experience, I found that the 2300 mAh battery definitely provided enough power to get me through the day with average use. The Snapdragon processor and the Adreno 330 have been in quite a few smartphone releases this year, and there's one reason why. It packs power. Everything from gaming to browsing the web or just simple UI navigation, everything is just buttery smooth with this Snapdragon processor, and the Nexus 5 is no exception to that rule. Overall, I think the Nexus 5 is a great purchase. If you're switching over from an iOS device, stock Android is definitely the way to go. And if you're looking for an upgrade, the Nexus 5 is probably better and cheaper than the smartphone you currently own. I highly recommend this device, but let me know what you think about Google's latest smartphone down in the comments section below. And if you enjoyed this review, feel free to leave it a thumbs up as it does help out the channel a lot. Thanks again for watching, everybody. This is Dom, and have a great day.